How much do you make at a Hagwon? How long are you going to be living in Korea? How much do I make at a Hagwon? I make a decent amount of money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It means so much to me that you decided to click on this video. So today I am going to be answering some Instagram questions. This is my first Q&A. I'm so excited. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, and you guys did. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am so excited to answer your questions, and today I am outside. In case you are wondering, I hope the cars passing by won't make noise. So yes, I am outside. I was taking a walk and I was just like, let me just film this video now, because if I go back to my apartment, I know that I am going to get lazy and I'm not going to film it. So I was just like, let me do it now. So without wasting your time, let's get into it. So I am going to be looking down on the phone because I took a screenshot of the questions, and the first question is, do you really need to finish your degree to teach in Korea? I am in my 3rd level now, and wow, angisafuni. No, you don't need to finish your degree in order to be able to come and teach English in South Korea. There's a program called the Talk program. I don't know much about it, but I know a girl from South Africa who is here in Korea. She came through that program. Her name is Zinzi Waters. I think that's her Instagram name and her YouTube name. She's under the Talk program, so you can follow her on Instagram, or you can follow her on YouTube. She does have videos that talk about the Talk program, what you need to do and how you can apply. I think with the Talk program, you don't necessarily need to have finished your degree. No, you don't necessarily. You just need to be in university, and yeah, you need to be currently studying at a university. Yes, follow Zinzi Waters on YouTube and Instagram. She's going to help you. She has information on the Talk program. So let's move on to the next question. Does your salary differ when you only have a degree with a person who has a BEd certification? No. Your salary depends on how many qualifications you have and how much experience you have working at any field. It can be teaching or any field. So your salary depends on that, how much experience you have and how many qualifications you have. So let's say if I have a BEd and you have a degree in another field and we both don't have experience, our salary will be the same. I will not get more just because I have a BEd education. But at least with Hagwons, it's not, there's no difference. Unless I have more experience than you, then I will get more money. So your salary depends on experience, how much experience and how many qualifications. It doesn't depend on what type of degree or what course you studied at a university. It depends on experience and the number of qualifications you have. So the next question is, what if I have a college degree? In order to apply for an E2 visa, an E2 visa is the one that enables you to be able to teach English in South Korea. In order to apply for that, you have to have a 3 or 4 year degree from an accredited university. So college, I don't think you would apply for, I don't think you would qualify for an E2 visa, because even with the Talk program, I think you have to be currently studying at a university. So yeah, for an E2 visa to teach English in Korea, you need to have studied at an accredited university. Next question is, have you experienced any creeps yet? Yes, I have. Yes, I have experienced creeps in Korea. I have encountered guys who are obsessed with black girls, who have an obsession with black girls, and I try my best to stay away from those people. But yes, I have experienced creeps. I feel like I will have to do a whole different video on that, because yes, I do have stories. I do have. These Koreans will surprise you. And the next question is there an age restriction to start working as a teacher? It's up to the age of 60. Yes, it's up to the age of 60. I feel like it's the same as in South Africa. Yes, in South Africa, when a teacher reaches 60, they can retire. Yeah, so it's the same. It's up to the age of 60, so you have plenty of time. And the next question is, has the staring decreased? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. They still stare. They were passing by staring like right now. So when I was walking through this park, they were staring. Like, I've even become used to it. I even like it now. I'm just like, yes, I know I'm different, so just say, do you want a picture? Okay. So yeah, the staring, no, it hasn't decreased. It's still the same as when I first got here. You just learn to get used to it. How much did you bring in South Korea in rands? I brought how much? I brought 7,000 rands. It wasn't that much. I remember, guys, my parents and I, we were broke. When I came to Korea, we were broke. We had to hustle for that 7,000 rands. Yes, I brought 7,000 rands, and where it lasted me the entire month, because when I got paid at the end of the month, I still had some of that 7,000 rands left. I didn't eat out that much. Wait, no, I ate out, but not that much. And yeah, but my first month, I didn't do a lot of things, but I was able to buy food. I was able to buy some clothes, because I didn't bring a lot of clothes. So with that 7,000 rands, I was able to buy food. I was able to buy a few clothes, and I was able to, because I had to go to this other city. It's a bit far from my city for training, so I was able to travel there. I paid for myself. I was able to go there with that 7,000 rands, and when I got paid at the end of the month, I still had some of that money. So I would say bring from 7,000 rands to 10,000 rands. You're going to be fine. You're going to be good. And the next question is, how much do you make at a Hagwon? How long are you going to be living in Korea? How much do I make at a Hagwon? I make a decent amount of money. I make a decent amount of money. Honestly, I feel like there's not that much difference compared to public schools, because when I came here, I had no experience. Like, the only experience I had was from my teaching experience, from my teaching practicals. I didn't have like proper classroom teaching experience, you know, because I didn't teach in South Africa. The only time I stood at the class in South Africa was when I was doing my teaching practicals. So that was the only experience I had. So the amount of money that I'm making is good enough for me, because I know that when I came here, I had no experience. But to answer your second question, how long I'm planning to live in Korea, I am going to be starting a second year in Korea. I am planning to stay for another year in Korea. So when I start my second year, then I know now that I am worth way more what I took, the salary that I accepted when I first came here. I know that I am way more than that, because now I have experience. So experience counts. I hope I answered that question, because I am not going to be telling you how much I earn, obviously. But to add to that answer, I would say, if you are doing interviews and they offer you a salary, do not take anything less than 26,000 rands. Do not take anything less than 26,000 rands. 26,000 rands is like the basic, like the lowest, like the minimum. So do not take anything less than that, because I know some, especially if you're coming through Hagwons, because I know some Hagwons will take chances with teachers, do not take anything less than that. Do not, I repeat, do not.